born 7 years ago. Our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. All men are created equal.
A few months ago, someone called me, one of our teachers, and he said, I think you should meet someone.
We're making a sculpture, and it's actually a monument made up of 57 figures.
And he started describing this to me, and none of it existed. But I could feel in my heart something very exciting. We caught this beautiful vision. Great things start because somebody feels something inside them that is inspiring them.
And we showed this with Caroline to the, what were they, kindergartners last week. One of them said, why is everybody fighting? Because to achieve freedom, you actually have to move forward. When you move forward, there is resistance. In the Civil War, it was a fight between actual families in some places.
This came from inspiration and a lot of hard work on his part. And that's what greatness requires.
So the way that I work as a sculptor, I look at models or figures, and then you know how you draw from them? That's the same thing that I do with models. Why am I doing this? Because images tell stories, and stories are what you guys get. Stories are what brings us all together. And we have stories that are a history of our country that bind all of you together.
This beautiful monument will be in Utah at our state capitol, but it will be a monument for the whole country. We think people will come from everywhere to see this beautiful monument. As you walk around the monument, you're going to be able to see the history of America in these beautiful figures that he will sculpt. And they're big, and they're impressive, and it's really inspiring. My vision is that this will be a living monument because students like you will stand at places in front of the monument, and you will have an opportunity to be what they call docents. Any day you can go to the Capitol and hear children and youth telling our country's stories at this monument.
I want you to go home and have a good think about what you want to do with your God-given gift of life. You are responsible for your life.